Here's a great biceps and shoulder paired set for your upper body workouts with your NT loop. Let me show you both the exercises, how they're done, and then we'll talk about the details. First is a side shoulder raise. So what you're going to do is you're going to put your arm through the NT loop above your elbow joint. So I have the band looped right there. Have a 90-degree angle at your elbow. You're going to walk out. The band right now is against my belly, and I'm parallel to it. So I'm not facing it. I'm parallel to it. Keeping my arm at a 90-degree angle, keeping tension on the band throughout. There's my side shoulder raise. So I'm just doing this motion here. All right? So just good control, all the typical form that you would use on any other shoulder raise variation. So you would do both sides. That's the first part of the paired set. And you can do the reverse order of these if you'd like. Now this one is great because this is kind of like an alternative to a preacher curl. A preacher curl really hits your biceps hardest more at the bottom of the range. It's pretty easy at the top. This is what I call it a face-away curl. You would do this with cables, but you're at home with the NT loop, or you don't have cables, no problem. Here you go. Notice I have tension throughout. If it's a little light, I can walk out a little further. I can take a staggered stance too. Notice I don't have my arm back here. If I have my arm back here and do this, it's not what I'm getting at. I'm not getting much stretch on my bicep there, and it might be a little too much stress on your shoulders. You need to start it there. Tension throughout. And then come up. So you want to keep your arm at your side. And your elbow just goes right through that gap there. Now, a couple little details. The main point is look at the anchor level. I want the anchor level about my ankle level. So if you're at home, then the NT loops have a built-in door anchor strap. You would put the door anchor strap below the bottom hinge of your door. Make sure it's secure. Make sure you're pulling the door closed, not open. Hinge side of the door, and you're ready to go. Now, you want to make sure on both these exercises, again, key points, you always have some tension throughout. So I don't want to start here where there's slack in the band. There should never be slack in the band. Last point, if you want to make it heavier, simply use the blue NT loop band. The blue is the heavier of the two NT loop bands. If you're really strong, I don't even know if I'm strong enough myself to do this, use both bands together. Same thing for your shoulder raises.